What if the wrong renovation could cost you tens of thousands when selling your home, and doing nothing could be just as bad? Most homeowners freeze at this exact question and end up leaving serious money on the table. Stick around because I'm about to tell you the answer to the question, should I fix or sell as is? The secret to getting top dollar in Los Angeles. Secret number 1, the big mistake most sellers make. Here's the deal. The problem isn't just about fixing it versus not fixing it. It's about where you put your money. On one side, you've got sellers living in what I call the renovation fantasy. They binge watch home improvement shows and get convinced that a massive $80,000 kitchen gut job will magically add $120,000 to their sales price. It won't. Then you have the total opposite, the as-is seller. They're overwhelmed, in a hurry, or just want to skip the hassle. They throw the house on the market, basically telling buyers to come in with the lowball offer. And yeah, this way is faster, but it almost always means taking a huge price cut and attracting a tiny pool of buyers, mostly investors and flippers looking for a steal. Both of these are just bad strategies. One wastes your money, the other leaves money behind. The real secret to getting top dollar is finding that amazing sweet spot right in the middle. It's a smart, strategic approach that gets you the biggest return with the least amount of cash and headaches. Secret number 2, the reality of selling as is. Let's get crystal clear on what selling as is actually means. It means you're selling the property in its current state and you're not planning to make any repairs. And hey, this path has some awesome perks, but, and this is a big but, that convenience comes with the price tag. The most painful con is the lower sales price. When buyers see as is, they immediately start thinking about repair costs, and they always overestimate them to give themselves a safety cushion. Your buyer pool also shrinks like crazy. Most regular buyers, especially first-timers, are terrified of a house that needs immediate work. They want move-in ready. So you're left with cash buyers and investors who are experts at negotiating huge discounts. Secret number 3, the high-cost renovation trap. Now for the other extreme, the full-blown, down-to-the-studs renovation. This is where well-meaning sellers get absolutely crushed. The projects that look so incredible on TV are often the ones with the absolute worst return on investment. Never take a section, or worse, a room, down to the studs, unless you absolutely must. Secret number 4, the secret to top dollar, the move-in condition. So, if doing nothing costs you and doing too many costs you, where's the magic? The secret to top dollar is what I call the move-in condition. This isn't a renovation. It's a super smart, 3-tiered approach focused on the highest impact, lowest cost improvements that give you the most bang for your buck. This is the right way to prepare your house for sale. Tier 1, the non-negotiables, the foundation for profit. Think of this as the absolute bare minimum you have to do to keep from losing money. This isn't about adding value. It's about not giving buyers an excuse to slash their offer price. First, a professional deep cleans. And I don't mean your regular Saturday sweep everything under the furniture so we can watch Netflix clean. I mean making the house sparkle. Second, get ruthless with decluttering and depersonalizing. Get rid of 50 to 75% of your items. This will make your home look much bigger. Therefore, you should get higher offers. In addition, buyers need to imagine their own stuff and space. If your closets are bursting and counters are covered, they just see a house with no storage. And finally, professional photos. Your first showing happens online. A clean, clutter-free home shot by a pro will get so much more excitement and foot traffic. These things cost very little, but have a huge psychological impact and an incredible return on investment. Tier 2, the high impact refresh, the 100% plus return on investment. This is where we start making money. These are the cosmetic updates that have a proven data-backed history of paying you back and then some. The absolute king of this tier is fresh, neutral paint. Why is paint the king? It is the cheapest, fastest way to make a home feel new, clean, and bright. Don't forget to paint the kitchen and bathroom cabinets using Benjamin Moore's 2-in-1 paint and primer. Leading paint color trends include warm creamy whites, muddy olives, deep dark greens, and rich mahogany will add richness to your kitchen. Don't forget to add modern, new bronze hardware. Total cost, about $300. Total return, roughly $2,800. Another high return on investment project is painting your window frames. Use the low velocity paint sprayer from Walmart. Tape up the windows and surrounding areas very well. Total cost, about $180. Return, roughly $10,000. Inside, it's all about the little things that date a house. Sweep out those old builder-grade light fixtures and dated cabinet hardware. For just a few $100, you can completely change the feel of a kitchen or bathroom. Tier 3, the strategic fixes. Passing the inspection test. You want to fix anything that will be a giant red flag on an inspection report. We're talking about a leaky faucet, a toilet that always runs, a window with a broken seal, an exposed wire, or a piece of damaged siding. More importantly, fix anything a buyer can see. For example, if you have exposed wires, cover the ends with electrical tape and push them back behind the wall. A simple fix. If you don't, buyers will assume you need new electrical and lower their offer significantly. Last, the second cheapest home improvement that adds a ton of value is flooring. Instead of using a high-cost laminate flooring, use luxury vinyl plank. This peel and stick material imitates wood and only costs about 95 cents a square foot at Temu. LVP is waterproof and scratch resistant. It's simple to install. Compare this to laminate flooring, which looks faded and costs about $2 a square foot, plus installation, plus padding. These are the little gremlins that can kill a deal or lead to brutal negotiations after the inspection. By fixing them up front, you take away all the buyer's leverage. You aren't remodeling, you're just making sure the home is solid and functional. This gives buyers total peace of mind and shows them the property has been fixed. It's all about knocking down objections before they even come up. The secret is knowing which home improvements to make. A smart, focused plan that prioritizes high impact, low cost improvements. Do not forget to like, subscribe, share, and comment below. Want free help staging your house and getting up to $50,000 above what your home is worth when you sell? We are real estate brokers, certified home stagers, and certified interior decorators. Ask me for a link in the comments for the home improvements and home staging tips presentation by typing add 50K to my home sale. I have ideas ready to roll.